Previously on The Real Forex Trader.
One of the contestants has been assaulted and got beaten up by one of the other contestants and his mate.
Travis called him a dick. Whoa, mate. I says, the only prick here is you. You're the prick. Then, of course, the big guy, his friend, straight over to me. That's my best friend. Who do you think you're talking to? And I'm like, ooh.
I ran in, and Travis was just like punching him, but Richie was just out cold.
Oh, fuck, man.
The police came, the ambulance came, and
over a game of pool.
Yeah, we'll just get this out of the way and let you have a see of the kick. Andrew's in a couple of trades. It's up $1,600 at the moment, so doing really well. There you go. Yeah.
So it's Tuesday morning, it's 7:30 in the morning. Guys at this moment in time are doing amazing. I'm not going to tell them they're doing amazing, but overall net, we're up over $5,000 now. So we're actually up nearly 1% on the entire portfolio. So when you think about this, we started off with 15 people. Actually that went through to trading on the live accounts was 12. So we're now down to 9. We've managed to cut off some of those individuals that can't follow rules. And we've now got individuals that are strictly following the rules and making money. We've only got 2 individuals in the group that are below their initial balance, and they only need 1 trade to get it above. So as long as they stick to the rules, we're going to see that P&L start moving up. And you've got to remember that these guys haven't had any trading experience before. We've thrown them in the deep end. So the odds here, supposedly 85% of retail traders lose money. Well, my guys, all of them are making money except the 2. So my goal is to try to get all of these by the end of the week profitable and prove that my trading strategies work, and these guys just need to apply the rules, be in the right environment, have the right mindset, and they will be profitable.
Took 2 trades yesterday, both took profit. First one was the USD CAD, just over 1%, so it was like 1.1%. The second trade was USD CHF, closed that one just under 1.5%. So value for both was about £2,000. So yeah, ended a good day. Yeah.
Andrew done very well yesterday. Sort of, I think he's got a lot of discipline at sort of like holding trades, and didn't jump in too early and just sort of like held them out. So I think he done well then yesterday.
Andrew's doing smashing. He killed it yesterday. Yeah, he just really put himself up, because I remember the first 2 days he just didn't take any trades and he was one of the bottom, but now he's just flown past everybody at the top.
He thinks like he's not confident or stuff like that, but in reality it's a good trader because he's really, really calm, and this is why you need to have to be a good trader.
Killing me now. Oh, it's coming back in.
you feel alone over there.
I just take all the profits to myself now, it's fine. That's why he hasn't made one profitable trade since he's moved from next to me. Or I haven't, but still.
Yeah. Well, they both talk a lot. There's different conversation. Like, to be fair, Richie loves, you know, Cayman's new to trading. He's young. He's got no experience like me. So we was kind of similar like that, where Richie's been trading for a while and knows his stuff, all the terminology and stuff like that, and he's got a real passion for it. So yeah, we're in the house together, so they're two friends of mine. So I love them both, mate. The camera's not far away anyway. He's only there to my left. I can still hear him.
I just missed this one. I've been waiting for this inside bar and R2. I know it's R3, but I just feel it's gonna.
Sure.
I missed it.
And now, what's the game plan?
Well, I'm looking at something else now.
So everything after the training, you thought, have you found many set up strategy driven, or you probably noticed that you have to kind of put your own spin on it? Because I've noticed, so over the last week, it's like nearly perfect backbones have come into play, but I wouldn't say, exactly how we'd like to see it.
Yeah, so even if I took that, I would have been comfortable with taking it.
Yeah.
But I'm just figuring out, asking myself, why didn't I take it? Do you know what I mean? It was just.
So even if we go to like euro dollar at the moment, daily euro dollar obviously definitely bearish, and as of this day onwards we're looking at sells only, and obviously that's based on our moving averages. And if we go down to the hourly, we can see that the market's obviously definitely bullish. So I wouldn't say it's a perfect backbone setup. We are heavily overbought up at the 80 level. We've got closed confirmation candles, so potentially there's a backbone.
See, I'm not trading before, so I'm kind of sort of learning as I'm feeling the markets as I sort of move through the week, and I feel like I'm missing a couple of opportunities. But I'm not too worried about it, because I'd rather be impatient, but then pulling the trigger.
Being decisive at the same time, right?
Yeah,
exactly.
But I just think that's just for a lack of experience and confidence in
Cool.
Yeah, I'm down like 2% on my account. A trade went against me during the night, so woke up this morning. So even that, waking up to a loss is another a test of, okay, you're starting the day on the back foot. Was you happy with the trade? Let's review it. We're coming in this morning, put it to bed, and move on to the day. So yeah, it's not the ideal start to the day, but that's trading. It's all part and parcel of dealing with all that comes with it. So if you meditate and think of it from a monetary point of view, then yeah, I'm really not trying not to let my mind go to that side. It's sticking to what we've been taught, what we've been shown, and trying to pick those spots. Again, say yesterday I missed a spot, had to review that, what's going on. There's a lot of stuff that goes on internally, mentally, emotionally. So you've got all that to deal with, and there's a little bit of inner trauma going on, and you're a bit annoyed with yourself, and I can kind of recognise those moments, and then I just try and dissect it. Or why didn't I do it? Why didn't I take it? What stopped me pulling the trigger? And then say just trying to learn as quickly as I can, mate, from every trade.
Callum. After talking to him, he does have like a poker background, so he actually has the emotional aspect pretty well under control, considering that he's a complete beginner and has never traded before. I think from his background, he's actually able to sit there. For example, with the first challenge where we were 24 hours trying to hit 3%, that's actually a very difficult challenge, and he was able to sit there almost the entire. I think it took him maybe 15 to 20 hours, and he was able to sit there and just keep taking trades and not let the pressure or anything get to him. And this is someone who's never even placed a trade before, didn't know what the platform was. So I think from where he's starting from, I think Callum's actually shown a lot of like mental strength and fortitude, and we'll see if he can keep rolling with that going forward.
So you'd be looking at that candlestick.
Yeah.
That's the first closed candlestick after the.
And I thought it was midnight, but it's 1 in the morning, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just the broker time zones. But what I would do, I would take the hourly candle. At the beginning of each day, there could be some small volatility where perhaps the first 5-minute candle could be bullish, but essentially the first candle would end up being bearish. So when you look at that confluence, look at it from the hourly.
Yeah. And don't worry if on the hourly the pivot looks like it's going halfway. I know sort of here on the hourly you can see there it started below, but if it was in the middle, would you zoom in then on the 5 minutes to try to
probably drop it down a time frame?
Yeah.
But I would probably wait for the next hourly candle for confirmation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what I would do. But remember, that's just another part of your confluence.
Yeah, so it doesn't affect to a buy like that.
Exactly.
If it does, it's just an extra reason.
So is it from 12 o'clock or the 1 o'clock? Where do you gauge it from? From 12 o'clock on.
And that should give us almost the pivotal point, so where we hope to see the candlestick end at the end of that 25 period.
Okay, thanks. I'm in a trade today and it's hit a 1.25 to 1 so far, but I'm just trying to sort of wait it out a bit more and get a bit more of a profit on it. I risked 500 and it did hit 630, so sort of like it had reached the 1 to 1, but I was just trying to sort of get a bit more than a 1 to 1, maybe like 1.5 to 1. Yeah, one of mine that I held yesterday overnight hit the stop loss. So, but sort of overall, probably about sort of break even at the moment. Well, I've had a talk with Atish and sort of he answered some of the sort of like questions that I had and sort of about my entries and everything, and just reassured me that sort of like what I was doing was sort of good and sort of just to stick with what I'm doing.
At the beginning, it was a bit like I was looking at the money, but now when I just flipped it, 1% of 25, that grand is
same
as
right?
75, yeah. So I've just done that. I had a nice trade yesterday. EJ held that overnight. Yesterday, I held my trade overnight, my Euro-Yen trade. It wasn't doing much, but it hit my take profit this morning for £1,000. So I'm happy with that. I'm up just over 1% on the account, so I think I'm at 1.3%. I'm looking at dollar CAD at the moment. It's retraced quite a bit, so just waiting for this news to come out first because I don't want to be selling into the news. I want to see more of a pin bar action at S1, maybe this little support area here, but like for it to reach there with the moving average.
Nice. Liquidity is a tad low at the moment, but as soon as that news comes out, with a bit of US Open volatility, so hopefully that should come in.
It's really weird, like the strategies that we were taught, it's kind of like you take them on board and then you make your own sort of thing out of them, you learn from yourself. And
I think a lot of time you look for the holy grail, you look for the precise procedure, but it doesn't exist.
Not always,
and it's just about taking that blueprint, because the strategy is amazing, but it'll take you sort of 80% of the way, but you have to put your own flair on it.
Exactly.
Otherwise, if you look for that picture perfect setup, you'd be looking forever.
Yeah, exactly.
And this sort of detailing and stuff, this is priceless. At the end of the day, nothing here is going to improve unless we work on and reflect upon that. So keep doing that, and just keep reviewing things that you could have done differently, and then make mental notes, post-its, or whatever you need around your terminal, just to remind yourself.
I'll show you the previous one now. I went deep on this. So this is my demo trading. So I've done all that, and then I've done snapshots before, after, and then notes. So I've got each trade, so I can see before, after, and then reasonings for taking the trade, and then my notes after, then why it lost, why it came into profit. Just deep analysis on my own.
And you've been fairly monotonous about pound dollar, euro dollar.
Yeah, I was trying to stick to 2 pairs in my demo before I came here, just to hone in on the two.
Yeah, remember, that's not about the benefit you see today, but it's about that benefit in 2 years, 3 years time, where you just know those charts like the back of your hand. And that's the goal.
Exactly. I'm just gutted today because everything's moving, markets are going crazy, pound is strong, dollar's weak, and I just can't find entries. And when you see the market going crazy, you get FOMO, you just want to be in the market, want to take a trade, but unless you can find a really good entry or pull back to get into the market, it's difficult. I'm trying to find things not to place a trade. So my account is at 75,000, started this week. My goal is 4%, which is 3 grand, up 1.3%.
So guys, you've been involved with the Real Forex Trader series now for a fair few episodes. If you think you have what it takes to be one of these candidates in our next series, click the link in the description below and apply. I wish you the best of luck, and let's see if you can make it to the end.
I was thinking about you because I know you're brand new, brand new, aren't you?
Yeah, I never.
How have you found it?
Yeah, it's good. I'm just being as picky as I can, so I don't make too many errors. So don't really see much, not as much as some other people as well. But yeah, just waiting for everything to fall in place.
Fine.
So less is more, as you know.
So don't worry too much, and I guess like try not to get phased out by what everyone else is doing. It's a one-player game, so like because a lot of these guys have traded before, they're probably merging Salmon and Co strategies with some other bits that they're doing. So they might see other things that you don't. Just focus on what you see. Cool.
I'd rather be like not get in and be picky than get in just willy-nilly and mess it up. So before coming here, I'd never even like gone on a demo. I was like learning all lots and that. So
how's the risk calculations been?
Yeah, good. Yeah, that's why I just go back to for like against the yen.
Yeah.
Because that was the one which was confusing me.
Good.
So I just So yeah, I understand that. So that's what I've been using for. And then just coming in the morning, seeing what lines up with the hourly. Yeah. Wanted to get in, but the EMAs weren't crossed over, and as soon as they crossed over, it was too late.
It was too late.
I wrote down and wait for the EMAs on the 15 to cross over. And I was watching it all. I wanted to take profit, but the lowers there.
So you know, on this point, right? On the 15-minute time frame, the moving averages are always going to be late, because of how they're mathematically calculated. So because those moving averages is obviously that's the 50, showing you a movement of the previous 50 candlesticks, and the 200 the previous 200 candlesticks, right? So it's looking at a lot of historical data. However, each candlestick is taking 15 minutes to open and close, so it's never going to be up to date.
No.
So what I would say is when the EMAs get close together and you feel that crossover is imminent, if the higher time frames demonstrate that you're bearish, which it does, and you've got candlestick pattern formation, like you've got your trend line here, you've got a few pin bars, it's okay to take a punt. If you always wait for the crossover,
it's too late. You're going to miss the opportunity.
You're going to miss out.
I was just a bit hesitant because if it went the other way, and then Sam was like, "Why would you take the trade if the EMAs are not even in the right way?" And I'm like,
absolutely.
Could be like, it's an easy, not an easy excuse, but that could be something for me to get thingy. But no, I was watching it and I was thinking, because I've literally it was the second pair I checked in the morning. I said, as soon as he's crossover, get in on it, because you could just see, I had a feeling and it was right.
Yeah, but to see it from beginning to end is a learning curve in itself, right? So you just take this theory, take this image and
I had a rough start. Gold got me. Decided to leave gold alone.
Gold gets everyone from time to time. Some more often than others. But was that on the live account?
On the live account,
Recovered well?
Recovered well. Managed to close my USD GPY right above the UK pivot.
Nice.
Just took a nice 1-to-1 on that one because it's coming into the top of this little range here and didn't want to fight it.
Sure.
And also the mental satisfaction of knowing that I'm back and break even on that trade. So, but I guess I'm not particularly focused on any time frame. Just whatever sets up on whichever time frame I'll take.
Good. Looks like it's in good hands. This one looks particularly good.
To be honest, there's lots of feelings going through me at the moment. Obviously, with trading, there's always, feelings of greed, feelings of fear. Am I taking the right trades? How will this affect all the people back home? Because I'm doing this ultimately for them back there. So far, I've had a bad string of trades that have put me negative, and I've also had good strings of trades that have brought me basically back to break even. But at the end of the day, it's not about any one trader. Even 5 or 10 trades, I want to ultimately get out of this that I follow the strategy. I've learned how to identify what good trades are, and then I've trained and taught myself, not necessarily taught myself, but I've trained and following instructions, I've learned to control the emotional impulses and just take trades as they set up. And what I'm more interested in seeing is after like 1,000 or 2,000 trades, which should probably be 2 to 5 years to take that many trades, seeing what the outcome looks like then. So I'm looking at the long term more than just the short term. So I guess just to answer, how do I feel? Feel okay.
Because on me, I exit my trade on the Roji power.
I came out when he was wilted before the take profit.
Do you buy?
A bit of struggling resistance. I'm so close to the take profit. Good enough.
Yeah, good enough.
I take the money. Take the money and run.
I'm feeling great, pretty confident with the strategy. I took a bad decision yesterday about close a trade who don't was at 1%. But for the rest, it's doing great. I am actually at 2.2% up, and I'm on Euro GBP for shorts. Personally, I think I do a great job for now. Just a little bit of mistake because I closed my trade too early on Euro GBP. I was thinking bad thing for the yen, and more strong for the yen for the beginning of the week. So I decided to exit, and it's not great because he of course actually go to my TP. But I'm not going to do that anymore. No more exit too early. And I learned to my mistake, and everything going to be all right.
Matthew's also solid. I think he's a very technical trader. He's pretty patient and just sticks with the plan. Matthew is someone that you know he's not going to take a trade that doesn't make sense. He's going to follow the strategy when it comes to it. And I think, to be honest, pretty much all the guys in here are pretty much that way.
This trader, I'm basically, obviously, it's respecting this trend line for now. I'm looking for a backbone. It's USD CAD, not in it yet, but I'm looking for it to come over the trend, over this trend line. I'm looking for it to get resistance at the pivot, give me a red bar, pin bar, whatever, bearish, and then I can hopefully take it as a backbone strategy. That's the plan. So,
looking to get short on this really, but what would you say? Would you say there's a lot of buy momentum coming in? Obviously I'm looking for the backbone to form up here, and it's all in line with the technicals and everything. I'll probably take it, but like you say, there's a lot of buying coming in at the minute.
It looks good. US market's about to open shortly, but it's very, very bullish right now. So I'd personally be waiting for a bit of rejection, just to make sure that we've got some bears in the market.
Yeah, so I'm looking at oil. That's selling off oil as well. So they correlate, and the dollar index is flying up a bit. So I probably will wait. But no, I'm enjoying it. I was in GU from yesterday. I got in right down here. I got in here. It consolidated all day, and I spoke to Sam about it because it's coming down here. My stop loss was below that whole level. I spoke to Sam about it. And my take profit was all the way up here. I spoke to Sam about it, and he said, "Oh, your take profit's a bit ambitious, so just move it to there." So I did. I do wish I just held it now. But in hindsight, exactly, and he knows that as well. So, but I think I'm doing quite well. Just got to keep my head screwed on.
Being patient.
Yeah, exactly that. Like just taking my time. I had a nice one this morning. Like came and said 1% is 1%, whether it's £1 million account or a £5 grand account. So I'm just focusing on the percentage side of things, and I haven't got in anything today. I'm just looking at this now. I hope everything slows down a bit. Nice. But yeah.
From the financial centers of the world, this is Bloomberg Markets.
Central banks are at a place where, for the first time in a very long time, they actually are facing constraints on these policies. It's the first time where they're saying, wait a minute, there are actually constraints on us trying to be as easy as possible, move money to people as much as possible.
The Fed needs to redefine what they think of as an acceptable employment level, or they're going to stay too loose too long.
Anytime the Fed kind of whispers that they're going to tighten, you see the wall of worry increase, and the markets trade off.
The central banks are now running the markets. The question is whether the economy in the West can function without the central bank being ever present. And I think the answer is we don't know.
Investors feeling much more pessimistic, right? Like global profit expectations are now negative. That's the lowest since May of 2020. But yet you're looking at stocks kind of trading right around still those record highs.
He's trying to copy my trade.
I'm already in it. He's copying me. Get close-ups. Get close-ups. Not on me.
Go and walk around, see if he's in it. Go and walk around, see if he's in it.
I'm in. He's copying me.
Alright, let's go and have a look at the
Come on then. You fucking taking it there.
You in?
Yes. I'm not fucking. I don't lie.
He's gonna have to tweet that out loud.
Exactly. Don't listen to him. He's copying my trades again.
I didn't know you was in
Copying.
it. I didn't know. I look like a
No, don't cut that out either. Keep that in.
That proves I didn't know he was in. He's gonna get stopped out anyway, so.
That's not very nice. Negative energy. Your teammates.
It's a competition. It's not teammates. They look like it's a competition. No, I don't like him. No.
He talks to me enough in the day, putting me off.
Only trying to. Oh, I've just done the wrong thing. Just trying to. No, it looks like it has bounced off what you put in.
He ain't done anything the whole time he's been here. Copying everyone else's trades, tagging on. He's going home on Friday.
Thursday.
He's going home. He's next to go.
If I'm next to go, it's his fault for doubt.
I bet that he's going home on Friday. No, because he probably thinks you're as well. Yeah. I'm not worried about him.
Competition, but I'm not that stressing about it. You know what I mean? Just you can only like personally say I've missed 2 opportunities that I should have taken. One yesterday, which went in the right direction, and then one today. But it's just all part of personally the learning experience that. It's a competition. You got to pull the trigger, mate. If you don't pull the trigger, you're going to be at the bottom.
So, how do you think you found? How have you found today?
Pretty great. I stay with my mistake to yesterday about Euro-GPI, but for today I'm pretty confident. I took 2 short on Euro.
Yeah.
That's a little bit too much confluence, but I was pretty sure about my trading.
And did you close the Euro pound trade or left it open?
No, it's open, and I took another one on the Euro USD short.
Okay. And did the Euro pound trade go further?
Go in
your direction, yeah.
In my direction, yeah.
Okay.
Actually, he's on the same point that we.
So it was worth.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you feel comfortable if we move you from 75 to 100,000?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, cool. We're going to do that. All I want you to do is just keep doing what you're doing. Okay. Yeah. Perfect. Good stuff.
Thank you.
Can you send in Richard for me, please? Feel good? So how have you found today?
Better today. Clearly I traded better today.
Yeah.
Happy with it.
Yeah. So unfortunately we've come to the decision.
Next time on The Real Forex Trader.
Being sort of bottom of the group, ninth out of 9 is it's obviously not where I want to be.
A losing day today. Went against me.
I had a stupid trade this morning at home, which hit the stop loss. Don't want to go home. I'm really enjoying the experience, and I'd be really disappointed, but stupid trade is going to send me home. So
we've been seeing a lot more mistakes today. I've got a few people here sort of playing the game. So guys, you've been involved with the Real Forex Trader series now for a fair few episodes. If you think you have what it takes to be one of these candidates in our next series, click the link in the description below and apply. I wish you the best of luck, and let's see if you can make it to the end.